Transform into Glee fighters from a PV squad? That's fucked. Uh, Party chip? Party chip? Alright, boys. Real quick. This is going to be my version of the arena tier list. After playing in the yesterday's patch and playing arena heavily, I have decided that I should make a tier list based on things that I've experienced. Currently, I have like a 2000 rated barb, although I didn't try to do any gimmicks where I boosted my account by playing the 20 flat games and being a scumbag like half the other fucking players in this game. But maybe we'll do it and I can boost myself like a scumbag. But like playing consistently, right now I'm only at 2060, but I've been kind of messing around with the builds a lot. So, yeah, I mainly play barb, so just keep that in mind when you're hearing me say these things, although I'm pretty objective. Anyway, so the best class in the fucking game is this stupid fucking cleric class. It is so unhinged and how busted it is. Full resets. You can never out DPS someone that's being healed. You basically have to somehow split a team and kill the cleric every time, even if someone hits you with anti-heal, unless it's Bach. Yeah, you're never, ever, ever not getting healed. Even Fire Mastery, while good, like, it's not enough. Rogue 5-stack Poison is enough anti-heal, kind of, but it's still super hard to hit. So, I mean, you're not going to get 5-stack Chigi on somebody, even with the Rogue buffs. So, yeah, that class is, like, literally the best class in the game, without a doubt, bar none. It enables every other class in the game as well, so just keep that in mind. Definitely Wizard is number... Actually, you know, I'd probably put Bard ahead of Wizard. This class is just a class enabler. It can stand alone. It can tank. It can do damage at range. It's not afraid to fight in melee. It just got a 5 move speed buff when it fights in melee, so that's really disgusting. All the buffs are super good, especially when you couple the fact that now that if you play another class like that uses a shield like a fighter, and the fighter also has another 5 move speed buff, it just makes that class so good. Yeah, it's just good standalone class. You can play it in any build or any comp as well. Then it's like Wizard Ranger. Both the classes functionally do the same thing. One is physical, one is magical, but they do the same thing. They apply pressure and they do a million range damage. That's basically it. Both of them have escapes in melee, and they both have instant kill abilities in melee should they choose to select them. I know Rangers sometimes use some sort of like multi-shot or the thing that lets you shoot really fast over time, but basically if they're taking shotgun, they have an insta-kill melee ability. So it's just like, they're so hard to push, and when you do push them, you can almost get insta-gibbed if you don't have a shield. And even if you have a shield and you're not playing fighter, you can still just die really quickly unless you're playing like a bard. Like clerics that pushes wizards with their shield don't even have enough action speed to swing in between the magic missile block and shit like that. So it's just very frustrating to play against. Same with barbarians for the most part. So like, yeah, it's just, they just do way too much damage. Way too much damage. And then I would probably put fighter at the top of A tier. I think it's better than barb. I know people are Todfather fans here think that barbarian is so broken, but none of the barb weapons actually do anything, and they just nerf Bardiche. 20% damage on the second hit is actually like a huge fucking nerf to the weapon. All the barb weapons literally don't do anything. The Zweihander is nice. It has range, but it does no damage. The Warmaul is nice. It does damage. It has armor pen, but it has 0 range and has a very terrible reset time if you end up making a mistake. The Double Axe, fast, good damage, 0 range, easily dodgeable. The Bardiche, again, good weapon, but now doesn't have enough damage. And the first attack is very slow. Felling Axe, again, you have to, it's like a really IQ check weapon. Someone has to be standing still. They literally move 3 times faster than you, even if you rage, and they just walk away in the middle of the fight, and you miss one swing, you die. The Battle Axe is literally garbage. It doesn't do anything, so I don't even know why we talk about that weapon. Troll's Bane and or Quarterstaff is like kind of okay now because they kind of like made it so the damage kind of ramps up, but like it's still just bad. Like it's just a worse version of all the other weapons you can have. The only benefit that you have here is that you can block, and it has 20 move speed, so it's good for like maybe chasing like a rogue or like a wizard potentially because you can block and then just immediately attack. But it's hard to block with polearm weapons to stop the wizard hand, like to actually block the wizard hand from magic missile. So I don't recommend it. All the one-hitter weapons for the barbs are ass cheeks. They're unusable to like the untold degree. Like it's just like they're all useless. You only ever have it so you can block magic missiles. That's it. And then the odd shotgun, but you're never really blocking anything, and you're never really using the weapon ever. So like yeah, just the barb weapons just suck. So fighter is just better in most ways. And now that they increased the PDR cap, so they gave fighter and barb the same increase in total achievable MDR and PDR for their respective perks, Iron Will and Defense Mastery, except for no one is getting 75% magic resist. And even if you do, it doesn't matter because 90% of the magic damage you're taking is true magic damage. So it's non-mitigatable, so it doesn't matter. It's just like so much worse. Fighter has range damage, Barb does not. Longbow fucking hurts any caster class. It's super annoying, and it literally forces the other team to make a move. And if they make a move on you and you're playing good on Fighter and you have like a team comp based around you, it's GG. You just basically win. Then I would say that Barb is probably the next in line. It's good. I don't think it's like as bad as people think. But, like, it can be really bad depending on what team comp you get. Like, if you get a triple damaged ranged comp or, like, 2 ranged damage comp and, like, a cleric, it is so hard for you to play the game. You can't really find the thread of the needle. You can't delete one of the ranged damage, and they will DPS check you if you try to go on the cleric. It's very annoying. If you don't have a cleric on your team when you're playing Barb, it's kind of chalked. At least you have to have cleric, Bard, or Wizard on your team to even be functional. Like, if you have a triple damage team with no Cleric, Bard, or Wizard, it is so unbelievably hard to play this class that you might as well just pick Fighter. Still a good class, and you can still win games. It's just so much harder when you don't have Haste, Invis, or Accelerando, or any of the Bard's buffs, and or Cleric to just pocket you. Like, it's very hard. I think Warlock is bad, and I think Rogue might be better than Warlock, actually, now. Because they gave 2 hide chargers, so you can kind of jump squishies. It's still being like, I haven't seen enough of it since the double hide buff, but I think it might be slightly better than Warlock, because this like cutthroat and or weak point can delete anybody, and since you have 2 hide chargers, if someone catches you with like a light orb or sees you and then you run away, you can double back and like immediately go invis again. So it's really strong. I think that Rogue has been significantly buffed. It might even be up in A tier, actually. If it wasn't so, if the spaces weren't so confined, it'd probably be A tier. And then yeah, I think Warlock is shitty, probably the worst class in the arena right now, actually. Now that they buffed Druid a little bit, the problem with cursing is like cursing. You're playing like if you have a really competent team comp where you're going in because you're full, and someone can peel for you when you're weak, or you can just create space for your teammates to do damage / be an annoyance. I think Warlock can be good. Like, I played against a Warlock that was 330, and it was so frustrating to deal with because by the time you catch him, he just comes back for another curse. But I had a fighter and a barb on my team, and no healer, right? So I feel like if you have a healer or someone that gives you actual buffs like a bard, it's not so bad to deal with them. But if you're in a comp that doesn't have any of that, it's going to be hard to deal with. And then Boklock is good, but I mean, I don't think it's that good. Like, you can die really quickly if you're playing Boklock. So you have to like build around it. Demon Lock, it's not good either. It's quite bad, I think. And then yeah, if there was a Druid, I would probably put it like I would probably put it actually above Rogue and Warlock at the front, but I don't have a picture here, so I would probably put it above Rogue and Warlock. I think it's good. The Panther changes make Panther way more threatening, but Druid is one of those classes where, like, if you're not good at the class, it's going to be hard to win. Like, you have to be really good at the class. The movement abusing is, like, insane and super good. The healing is good. The buffing of your team with Tree of Life or whatever the heck Buck is called is really good. So, like, I think the class is good. I just think, like, if you're really good at Druid, I think Druid becomes A tier. If you're okay at Druid, I think it stays B tier. I think that's kind of the list, honestly. It might be some sort of build on Druid that hasn't been played yet in Arena that makes it like really strong, and maybe it bumps it up to like top of A tier if you could figure it out. Like if there's a way to play mega buffed Panther or something because they increase the HP by 10%. If you could get somewhere of like 200 HP on a Panther, I don't know that it's possible, but if you could, theoretically, like if you were playing Bard, Panther, and like some other thing that gave you a buff, like you might be able to hit that. Then it would probably be menacing if you were good. But yeah, that's basically it. Anyway, I have been gifted from my community some stuff to give away. I have 3 chests, 9 bags, 2 fighter glee sets, PDR barb set, and I'm giving away a Druid's Wrath. The first giveaway is going to be, I'm going to give 2 things away for this video. It's going to be this PDR, this Demon's Glee set with this Glee here, and I'm going to give away the Druid's Wrath. All you have to do to get it is you actually have to comment on this video specifically, because if you don't, I don't know how to fucking do the giveaway otherwise. I'm just going to pick the comments from the video. So you have to comment on the video. I'd appreciate it if you like the video. But when you comment, please tell me whether or not you agree with my tier list. I really would like to know, because I feel like tier lists vary based on what class you're playing and like what you're. And I try to be objective, right? Like Todd Father's tier list seems completely like a crackhead tier list, sort of, because like he plays fighter, so he thinks that barb is better than fighter, and stuff like that. I don't think that's the case. But then again, I play barb, so you know what I'm saying. I want to know what like the general people's opinion is, if you could call it that. So let me know. I'll pick the winner on the next video. Should be a few days from now. Peace. Enjoy this party chip trio random encounter where we slap Solar Bear.
We have Monty from R6 on our team, bro. Locked in. It's about to be sick.
Okay, that's a big chain, brother. Oh, he jumped off. What a bitch.
Bro, it's Solar Bear massive promo. Where is this lock?
Holy fuck.
Not massive lock again. He didn't.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys lock in, bro.
Bro, we got the shield wall. It's okay. It's working, bro. Shield wall OP.
I'm joining their call talking trash after this.
Party chip.
Locking in, bro. You can tell they're locking in.
Oh my god, I engraved. Party chip. Solar Bear going in the cringe comp. Confirmed. Yeah, how much HP you got right now?
HP?
Yeah, I'm running Warcraft. When you go in, I'm giving you another like fucking 30 HP. Mika Vistad. I'm kinda just torched.
Bro, nah, bro. Dude, this.
It was a good earthquake. It was a good earthquake. We can let them push out more. We can let them push out more.
It's the light orbs, bro. The light orbs are so annoying.
It's okay. I'm putting on the don't die kit. Don't worry, bro.
I saw that in the inventory. I was wondering when you were gonna whip it out. Lock in. Yo, put the light orbs in the back, bro.
I think I might be dead here, boys. No way, hit the wall, bro. Party chip. Party chip. GG, bro. Dude, shield wall actually kind of functional. Low key. Low key double shield. Just walk towards them. Pray to God you don't get fire